The North American International Auto Show whirs into gear, with car makers rolling out new styles and, at VW, a familiar smile. As usual, eye-catching concept cars that might never see production lines steal the show. The all-electric Volkswagen ID Buzz, modeled on the old VW bus, the Lexus UX, and the Swiss Rinspeed Oasis, a self-driving car with a living room feel inside.
I want to have my living room on four wheels, and this is what we are having here.
The biggest buzz of the car show was less about the vehicles on the showroom floor than it was about the man who would next become president, President-elect Donald Trump. He has criticized General Motors, Ford, and Toyota for building cars across the border and then importing them into the U.S. for sale. And he's threatened to slap heavy tariffs on any company that does so. Trump's pressure on the automakers seems at first glance to have worked. Trump tweeted praise on Monday for Ford and Fiat Chrysler, which are both investing in plants in the U.S. rather than in Mexico. But Ford CEO Mark Fields tells Al Jazeera the move not to open another Mexican factory was due more to a small car slump than Trump.
The primary reason we're canceling that plant is simply because we didn't need the capacity anymore. We were going to move our next generation Focus down to that plant. What we've seen is small cars drop off markedly here in the marketplace over the last 2 years. So now we can build that Focus in an existing plant in Mexico. That was the primary reason.
Is it fair to call that then a business decision?
It absolutely was a business decision.
Fiat Chrysler says its move was part of a long-time plan. General Motors is keeping its operation intact, Mexican plant and all. Major automakers came to North America's premier auto show hoping for the best.
Donald Trump is not at this auto show, but his presence is clearly evident. There's a concern about trade policies, tariffs, but there's also some optimism that they'll get some relief from regulations, like perhaps fuel economy standards, and some tax relief as well.
Amid the uncertainty, they celebrated the latest revamped versions of high-volume sellers, including the Toyota Camry, BMW's 5 Series, the Lexus LS, and a sleek new Kia sports car called the Stinger. The South Korean automaker hopes it will redefine the brand.
And the winner is Chevy Bolt EV.
Then there was Chevrolet's much-praised all-electric Econobox, named the top car of the year by a panel of journalists. After sales in 2016 fell somewhat below the record set a year earlier, automakers are hoping car buyers avoid hitting the brakes. John Hendren, Al Jazeera, Detroit.